10th day in a row going out this door, isn't it, T-Rex? Oh, that puddle's not as deep today. How promising. And that snow hasn't fallen completely. How promising. But it is dripping for the third morning in a row. It's too warm around here. Too warm for snow at lower elevations. But once again, it did snow at higher elevations. Some shuttle just unloaded. So now I gotta talk a little more quietly. Not to be a spectacle. It's raining harder right now than it's rained at 7 a.m. So far any day in the last 3. And the cloud is a little higher, and I think the snow level is a little higher, but it did snow on the mountain last night. So it's the third morning in a row with rain at the bottom and an inch of snow, I hear, at about 2300. And this morning it's St. Patrick's Day, and the radar did not look good at all. I called it fugly on Twitter, but then Joe put out a picture from Harwichport over Nantucket Sound. He said it was gorgeous. So he's on the front side of this front, and I'm kind of on the back side of this front. And there is much colder air coming in, but not pretty this morning with 46 degrees in Swanton, Vermont. That's right there, north of Lake Champlain. And today we have differential advection. We have warmer air moving in at lower elevations and colder air moving in at higher elevations. That's called instability, and it produces real interesting clouds, cumulus and convection. And so it could do anything today. We may have some graupel, some sleet, some downpours, some snow squalls here late in the day as we finally turn colder for real. I mean, I know we have been in sort of a bumpy cold wave with lots of warm intrusions over the last week since that big storm, and now this is about the 7th out of 10 days that it snowed at least a little, and it looks like it's going to snow at least a little about the next 7 days, and next weekend's storm is still big question mark. Well, yesterday it was Bodie Fest at Cannon Mountain. I didn't get there, I was here, but Weir Lundstedt was there, and he got to say hello to Bodie and participate in the auction as he always does, and also was there when the rope was dropped, and so he got fresh tracks at Cannon, where also it was elevation snow at night and rain down below again 3 mornings in a row. So thanks, Weir, for sharing that, and I'm gonna go chase the green ice. It's probably getting sprayed right now, and be back in a second. Yeah, it's that day, Boston St. Patrick's Day, breakfast on the tube, but I've been out on the mountain, as I love to do, chasing the weather. That's what I do, chase the weather. And it hasn't changed much, has it? It's still dripping. Now, when we arrived here back on about 9 days ago, that was all green grass. And since then, we've had more than 20 inches of snow and a whole bunch of rain. And this morning, we've got both of those going on. Already went out the door once, and we did go up the lift and find some snow. But my goal this morning was to get up underneath the gondola at the waterfall, and it was a success. You guys are the best. Painting the waterfall green again, even rode the lift with part of the crew we'll hear from in a few minutes. It's been so busy around here with the weather and everything else. It's hard to concentrate on any one thing, but obviously this is not ideal weather for snow skiing. It is what we call differential advection. It's been getting warmer at lower elevations and colder at upper elevations. I call that low barometer cold. It's very unstable, and it makes for intense showers, although it's been a steady rain. For a time, the snow level came right down, but it looks like it's gone back up now to above the cloud. We can go right up there to nosedive, which was quite nice in the snow. And you can see the snow on the trees up there. That's close to 2,700 feet or so. We are in the process of a low pressure system redeveloping. So primary low 995. I think I'll show you the satellite first. You can kind of make out the swirl northeast of Lake Huron, and the border in green today for St. Patrick's Day. And then there's another low, sort of a triple point low or an included low over Maine. And that swirl shows up. And I'll show you what it looks like on the surface analysis. Look at all these fronts. But what you see standing out is the low pressure to the north of New England. When low pressure is to your north, the air comes from the south. So it is another warm intrusion into what I'm trying to call a cold wave. But you're probably losing your patience on that, aren't you? It is redeveloping low. Finally, we get that orange trough there over the Great Lakes. That is the leading edge of the real cold air that's going to come in gradually this afternoon and tonight. The freezing level is going to come back down, and there's also going to be quite a bit of instability as the barometer stays low. Why don't I just go right to the euro? I said yesterday the euro went off the rails, and I did not show it. I showed the GFS because the euro yesterday had the late week and weekend storm, talking about 6 and 7 days out, missing so far to the south it didn't really make sense. We'll wait till you see what it does now, more in line with the GFS, which I still like the GFS more because it shows more snow up here, so I'm kind of partial. But anyhow, this is the euro. Okay, so here goes our low out of the southeastern Canada, New England area. You get a lot of isobars. Wind is picking up from the west and northwest as it's cold air advection. That means colder air coming in at all levels of the atmosphere, along with another push of a trough of low pressure coming through here tomorrow into Tuesday. Lots of upslope snow. It's highly localized, very unstable. And even in southern New England, where it's much less cold, your sky is going to be so interesting all day, every day, with the bubbling cumulus clouds. And then you have another one coming through here Wednesday night into Thursday. Wow, Weir is even saying that could be a NorLun instability trough. That is a wave on an Arctic front here Thursday morning. That is amazing. That could dump a lot of snow in a short time somewhere up here in northern Vermont, or maybe even New Hampshire. And then we finally get the barometer building up a little bit on Friday, and here comes another flat wave coming across Friday into Saturday. Much higher barometer, so it's colder at all levels of the atmosphere. And the euro takes a quick wave right across northern New England and out. And that still is very difficult to believe. And another storm off to the west could be a blizzard from somewhere around South Dakota, Iowa, or Minnesota late next week into, now talking about 10 days out. So this is going to be week 21 in a row with coast-to-coast snow across North America. Here it is with the on and off snow, higher elevations, New York, Vermont, and hopefully parts of New Hampshire and Maine. And if you get a closed low on an Arctic front, that will be in parts of New Hampshire and Maine here Wednesday into Thursday. And this is the euro. If you go to the pivotalweather.com and click on the GFS, it's a lot whiter or snowier than this, but I'll take the euro. I use it, and you can't just throw a friend off the bus for one bad day. But there's lots of moving parts, and all I can say is it's leaning wintry. There's sort of a wayward polar vortex coming in here late next week. Actually, there's a little bit coming in now, and then there's another one Wednesday, Thursday, and then we get into the higher barometer cold. So once again, low barometer cold, instability, and meaning there should be a little bit of snow every day, and this is about the 8th out of the last 11 days, or maybe even 9th out of the last 11 days where it snowed at least a little, and we're going to keep this streak going. Yesterday, really emotional day for everybody around here, especially the friends and family of Jake Burton, and everyone is considered friends and family of Jake Burton, especially boarders and even us snow skiers. Much appreciation shown here at the Octagon, and then the ride down Jake's run. That was yesterday, and then this morning, the spirit of St. Patrick's Day, going up the gondola. I got on the second gondola with some of the crew that went up there. I didn't get a chance to quiz them on how they got all the paint up there, but they did, and it was a spectacle. And then I got to ski with the Wellers, and I think I might be done skiing for today, but I'll be back here again tomorrow. Yeah, it's an extended stay. So the and more, yesterday from Jake Burton, and then today for St. Patrick's Day. We'll see you again tomorrow. Out the door with T-Rex one more day in Vermont.
Yeah, I'm gonna go down Jake's and get a video of them going by. Nice. Hey, Mark.
How you doing?
Hey, let's go. I wanted to go up there and have a beer at noon, but that lift line prevented it. In memory of Jake Burton, carpenter. Right on, Jake. Nice. Glad I dressed like a traffic cone.
A lot of green around here this morning, including green umbrellas. Since when are umbrellas part of skiing? Oh man. Green signs, green circles. We're going. Green, 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 green. Let's go. Where's everybody? Want to see the green ice? Who does that green ice again? That is slush on the window. Not going to be all rain. A wintry mix is expected across the listening area. 5 of 8.
It only makes sense to me
Now we've got white.
that your labor
Just about
costs.
Tower 13.
What the fuck do you need?
Well, there's
The
much
guy over there
better
swearing
things
was
they could be
responsible
doing.
for the green one.
Well, what do you need them at all for?
Well, they could be making snow.
Well, they got plenty of people doing that. Is it
Ah,
still green? That's the big question.
is it green? Is there a
Did it
green
wash
waterfall?
away? Did it wash away?
So what happened? What'd you do this morning?
We painted the waterfall green.
How many times have you done that?
I've lost count after 30.
30. And how's this waterfall morning compared to all the other ones over the last 30, 40?
Wonderful.
I love your optimism. All right, we're gonna go
Check it out.
check it out. That's why we're all here, right? No, we love the snow. And finally, look at that, it's accumulating on the trees. So we have freshies beneath the waterfall. Thank you guys for your decades of service.
Thank you, Michael.
No problem.
No comment. I don't know what it looks like. Oh, there it is. It's green. We did it. There it is. Wow. I bet it's a lot more green than you thought it was going to be.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's ski over it.
I'll take a picture.
Have you ever done that? What?
Oh, yeah.
Before painting? Yeah.
I've been here when this was actually inbounds, legal, extreme skiing for 2 hours. And then 2 people got hurt and they closed it down. They made snow on it and everything.
Wow. I think I might have pecked my way down it once before the veil bots got in control.
In a good snow year, it drifts in.
Yeah.
You can hit the right side of it that you're going down.
Yeah.
Right, and basically you don't have any air. It's just there's enough snow. It's straight for 2 turns.
Yeah.
And then it's okay.
I used to do that, but I won't do that anymore.
Hey, what's your name?
Bruce.
Bruce and Mike, Tim, and everybody. All right, people just boogied out of here. Well, that didn't work out as I wanted. So this is a fun way to test how much snow. Drop it in there, pick it up. All right, there's close to 2 inches of snow. It's sticky. Everyone's taking a left, so that means we should take a right. It's there. Same old. Last There. There it is. Look at the Irish. It's magic. Leprechauns come in the middle of the night and paint the waterfall green. Good job in the rain and snow this morning. Mike, where is he? Mike and Bruce, and I don't know who else. You guys are something. What a hike it is just up from there. You didn't start from the parking lot, did you? Yeoman St. Patrick's Day effort, tradition. Nothing to do with the mountain. Citizen leprechauns. While we're here, why don't we do a little texture check on the snow? All right, so there's been this much snow and compaction since that last Monday blizzard right here. Net gain from Sunday to Sunday, probably close to 3 feet right here. Texture. There's last night's right there. Good snowman snow.
That's why I can skin up.
Wait, hold on, dude.
A little sticky? Leprechauns can fly though, can't they?
I don't know how leprechauns get around actually, but some of them got up to the waterfall last night.
In other news, the snow level appears to be coming down a little bit. Kind of grippy on Cliff over to Nosedive. And we're just out of the fog here, and I've got the colors of a traffic cone on, so maybe I won't get run over as I stand in the middle of the trail making an annoying video.
Woohoo! With, of course, the Wellers.
Snow level is almost down to the base, but it's been precipitating the whole time. I feel like a drenched leprechaun now, but really fun.